Everyone keeps telling you that you just need motivation to finish your projects. But here you are with dozens of unfinished ideas, abandoned Pinterest boards, and half-empty sketchbooks, probably doom scrolling as we speak. What you actually need is a system. And today I will show you the exact one I use to turn messy ideas into finished projects that actually get done with my new favorite tool, Milanote. Beginning a project can feel like a huge task, particularly if you only have a vague outline of what you even want to do. Your idea can be as simple as I want to draw a cat, or as complex as I want to design a D&D book with different classes as cats and publish it. It's always got to be cats, you know. So in short, Milanote is an online canvas that is supposed to help you gather, plan, share and elaborate on the ideas in your head. Think of it as a second brain where you can store everything that you would most likely forget if you didn't. You can always refer back to it and keep track of what you're doing or expand on your ideas at any time. Although that can be a bit dangerous because when you start the idea flow of this thing, it's hard to turn off. Trust me, I made 3 boards in just one evening. So enough chattering from me, let's take a closer look at these boards. So I've had a lot of ideas floating in my head recently, mostly based on games that I've been playing, per use. And in my very, very humble, super humble, professional opinion of a professional artist, inspiration should come from outside sources. Fight me. I'm sure you will in the comments. Based on this, let's see the first formula and technique that will finally help you finish those art projects. For any project that you want to start, you need a source of inspiration. Inspiration can come from many places, but I narrowed it down to 3 today. These 3 sources are franchises, your original ideas, or your experiences. You know, the outside world, yada yada. You can narrow most of your experiences into these 3 categories. For franchises, for me, the biggest inspiration this year has been Red Dead Redemption. Who would have guessed? It's not like I've been talking about it all the time. Playing the game in turn made me look into things like 1800s fashion, characters, books. I've been absorbed because I do not know how to consume media without it completely taking over my entire life. And I harnessed that inspo to make and organize a project to make my own character / horse in that era. I've also gotten into Red Dead Online, which has been such a nice chance to relax after a full working day. And I've met some amazing people on there, and our gaming nights are just so funny. So I wanted to practice some figure drawing by illustrating us doing our silly little stuff. Because man, trust me, every session it's an experience. There's always something stupid going on, and I love it, and I want to immortalize it. Then we have experiences where you go outside into the big wide world, and early in the year I went to one of those merch shops where you can find anything from anime merch to movie stuff and basically anything. And when I saw these, I went feral. I love tiny stuff, I love Funko Pops, and tiny Funko Pops were just a dream come true for me. At that time I was really into Monster Hunter. I was playing almost every single damn day, but that's besides the point. And I was really into it, and I looked at these tiny Funko Pops and thought, man, imagine if I could redesign some monsters from Monster Hunter into chibi forms and make them into tiny Funko Pops, or even better, expand the inspiration and design my own series of monsters as itty bitty Funko Pops. And that's how the idea was born. So how to use Milanote? I'm actually really impressed with all the features. I usually have everything I use in dark mode, but I've put it in light mode for the aesthetics of this video because I know most people do prefer light mode, but I am a dark mode girly. So anyway, all of our minds work differently, especially the fellow neurodivergent and ADHD fellow. Shout out to my tribe. And Milanote allows you to be different and plan your project according to how your mind works. You start with a blank canvas and you can add so many cool features. For me, for example, I organize my projects into 3 boards. Right now I have 2 active projects, so 2 project boards, 1 board for planning the tasks, but I'll show you that a bit later, so stick around. For me, I like to have ample space to help my ideas grow so I do not feel restricted, so I do put a focus on visuals like pictures and art, as well as written words. Like here you can see I made a whole document just filled with ideas for Palico professions, that was my cat, that I could draw. Palicas. Palicos are cat creatures in Monster Hunter Wilds that help you bonk your enemies, and I love them so much and I really want to do some fan art of them. But anyway, of course, the most important part of your project will be the mood board that determines the tone of your project. And that's a fancy way of saying what your project is about. You can add notes, images, videos, tasks. All these features allow you to type, even write or draw on the actual canvas. And drawing on the canvas is like one of my top favorite features because, well, obviously most of us are artists here, so being able to like highlight and sketch on the canvas itself is absolutely priceless. Milanote will help you with over 100 built-in templates. You don't have to do anything, you just click them and you're ready to go. There's all kinds of stuff from creative templates to work templates to routine templates to planning templates, literally anything. It's a template galore, so you just click and start filling it in. No extra decision making needed. You're ready to go the moment you click on a template. In the end, however, I was having so much fun just browsing around, Frankensteining some templates together to make something super custom, tailored to me. So I used a mood board template to plan these boards and a weekly planning mood board to track my progress and all my projects, but we'll look at that in a second. But now it's time for the piece de résistance, the ultimate way I get anything done and the ultimate way to organize my projects that I'm sure will help you as well, so stick around. So how does it work? First, let's choose a month. It's September now, so let's plan September. Don't think ahead, plan 1 month at a time. So what do I want the goal for September to be for me? Now you think about yourself, I'm going to talk about me, but you do this as yourself. So my general goal for this month is to do daily drawing. That is my main goal. So how can I ensure that I'm drawing every single day? It's all about those projects, people. I need projects and you need projects that you're excited about. So to start, I will assume that you already did the whole inspiration mind map, and if you've already done that, all of this will be much easier. If you would like some free downloadables, homework and exercises, I have exercise and homework that go along with almost each of one of my videos, so you can find something for yourself. I have it on Gumroad, I have it on Coffee. You can get anything you like. There is a downloadable free homework for each of my videos, almost each one of my videos, and some nice templates for a small fee of a coffee if you would like to check those out as well. And of course, we also have our Discord server. We have the Cadbury Woodlands community. It's fantastic over there. Join us if you want. We have loads of people that do loads of creative things, so links in the description if you want to join. So I have my Monster Hunter project that I want to work on, and I have my Red Dead Online project that I want to work on. Now you have 3 numbers. 1 is the highest excitement, 2 is mid excitement, and 3 is low excitement. Then we have the complexity of a project. Think of it as a game. Before you choose the difficulty of the game, you will choose how hard you want the game to be. Then you have letters A, B, and C. A is a very hard project in difficulty. B is a medium difficulty project. And C is a very easy project to do. So there are many reasons that you may not be as excited to work on a project. Maybe your excitement has died down because you're not playing that game anymore, or not watching that TV series anymore, or that cartoon or anything. Or maybe like that project involves something that you're not very good at, like maybe drawing backgrounds and you need to draw backgrounds for this project, or maybe anatomy for these characters. Basically anything that can dull down your excitement. The same things apply to the difficulty, whether you think that it will be a difficult project because maybe you don't have time because of work, or because it's a big project, or because you're scared that you will mess up. Basically anything that makes this project difficult will impact on how you rate it on both of these scales. Remember, there is no right way to rate a project. This is completely up to you. Whatever you think makes it difficult or low or high excitement is completely up to you. No one can tell you how excited or how difficult a project can be for you. And now, of course, we have the third category, which is the duration of these projects. We have the plus, the dash, and the minus. The plus is a short project that lasts, I don't know, maybe max 3 days, let's say. Dash is a medium range of maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And a long project is anything that you believe would take more than a month. So you can see that this is my scheduling board. I have the days from Monday to Sunday set out. I have 2 boards of the 2 projects that I'm working on right now. So you can see how I set it up over here. I have my Monster Hunter board and my Red Dead board. Both of these boards I treat more of as titles, so I also have all the ideas on the right over here that you can see of subcategories for each of these boards. So these are basically mini projects inside that title itself. So you can see how many subcategories I have here. I have create your fave monster creature fan art, design a new monster with a new biome that would fit into the game, the Monster Hunter toy set that we talked about, combined with a crossover from Funko Pop, some sacred with accessories, sacreds at the mounts in the game, basically a lot of mini projects because I get bored so easily and I constantly need something new to keep me excited. And for Red Dead, we of course have create my own female cowboy OC or a cowboy Sona with an original outfit with the board that I also showed you before. We have also create my own horse for this character, which I have ideas for already. We have create an Arthur illustration. Arthur is the main character of Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 characters are semi-chibi characters just for fun. New outfits for Arthur, new horse design. So loads of semi-categories to choose from. If this is not you, that's fine. You work at your own pace. Maybe you just want 1 or 2 semi-categories from your main project. It's basically whatever you think fits you. And basically then you start brainstorming about what you can do for each of these mini projects, like a mind map or like a roadmap, a map in general of how you can plan out this mini project to make it successful in your own eyes. So let's have a look at that, how you can split your project into mini semi-project categories and then split that into tangible steps where you don't have to worry about what you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it. You'll have everything planned out and all you have to do is start. So let's have a look. I chose designing a horse for an original character where I split it up into 4 categories. I split it into find reference and research, horse exploration for construction and the forms that it's built off of, the horse pose of how I want it to be posed in the final illustration or concept, and a horse saddle design. So here we have 4 tasks. And for this mini project that is under the umbrella of the Red Dead inspiration, give it a 1 for excitement because I'm super excited about it. I'll give it a B for complexity because I need to study some horse anatomy and horse forms to get to know the subject because I don't really know how to draw horses that well. And I'll give it a dash for the length because I think these tasks will take me about a week, so it's not short, but it's also not long. It's not going to take a month or something, so about 7 days I think. So my next mini project, right on the side here, we have figures for illustrating moments from games. So basically what we talked about before, me illustrating me and my friends as stylized characters, doing our silly little stuff that we do during our game sessions. So I split this also into 4 categories. We have find reference and research, study stylized body references, so that will include stylized forms and stylized anatomy, study scenes with 3 characters interacting because I realized I almost never draw characters interacting, so I have no idea how to do that, and study stylized face anatomy because I have no idea what style I want to use for this, so there's a lot of researching going on for this mini project in particular. There's a lot of ground to cover here. I'm gonna give it a 1 for excitement because I just can't wait to get started on this. An A for complexity because there's just so much stuff I don't know and so much stuff I need to figure out. And I will give it a and I will put a minus for the length because I think this is gonna take about 2 to 3 weeks, if not a month. So there's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to figure out, a lot of stuff to research, so I don't want to put pressure on myself, so I'm just gonna put long because I'm pretty sure it will be a long project. Now, the whole point of this technique is that you may not always have the big brain power for hard and super exciting projects. Sometimes you may want to chill with an easy difficulty project that is a B in excitement. This gives you the option to always have a project to work on and to make progress on when you're not in the mood for certain things. But we didn't even get a chance to look at something that is a B in excitement, so let's take a quick look. Recently I have been obsessed with the song Hot Goblin by M. Bayhold, I think that's how it's pronounced. Such a nice song, and I love the video, the music video, and the lyrics are so good. And I sent it to one of my friends, and I was like, oh my god, it would be so cool if I made us t-shirts of being like hot goblins. And I found it so funny. So this is basically a little side project that I would like to do, like make us t-shirts of this like hot goblin. And you can see this tiny little sketch I made in my sketchbook of just like a little idea of how I could make it. I wanted to be like a goblin with loads of trinkets and have like the a title in like huge pink letters, hot goblin. So that is, for example, a 1 in excitement, a C in complexity is very easy to do, and a short in length. So this is something I would grab on an evening where I'm tired from work. I don't really want to do anything, but I want to draw, and I also want something that I'm excited about, but not too excited, but just something to chill after work and draw. And last but not least, if you want to share your project with someone or get their opinion or collaborate even, you can share it so that they can become an editor. So if I wanted to show my friend the designs I came up with for our Hot Goblin t-shirts, I could just invite her to the board, have her see them, scribble on it, see what she likes, what she doesn't like, and basically collaborate, and it's just so awesome. For today's video, we have a new downloadable homework here for free. You just click this, go over here, put 0 or a small fee if you want, add to cart, and just put your email and you will have it downloaded. If you would like the downloadable templates that I made for this video, you can get them here for a small price of a coffee. So my dear friends, my dear Cadberries, if you're interested in keeping track of your projects and being more productive through having a creative playground for your brains, Milanote is available for free with no time limit. So give it a go yourself, sign up for free on Milanote using the link I put in the description and in the comment section. And with all this said, it's honestly been a very long while, months even, since I've had my personal project so well organized. And I cannot thank Milanote enough for this opportunity to show off the amazing app, because I have not been this excited about my project in forever. So, thank you so much for watching, my dear Cadberries. I hope you learned something new today. I hope you have got some new inspiration from this video and from Milanote. And don't forget to do your homework. It's available in the description, and I'll be waiting to see it in our Discord server. Bye bye. Psst, Cadberry, say bye bye.